Hey, before we start the show, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you continue getting notifications for Hostile Therapy with Big Red. Now let's get back to the show.
Going to be career, they're going to be in and out of the county jail a lot. And if we're truly trying to rehabilitate these people, if that's the way he's trying to sell them going to jail and them going to prison is true rehabilitation, then that's where it needs to start. Let's walk through these jails. Let's walk through the prison system. Let's walk through the county jail system and see what's being offered to these inmates. Because yeah, like the turnover rate for a lot of inmates is not great. And especially when you're coming out with, being black.
A record.
It's you have priors, you're already black and all of this. So it's not helping you, even though on paper it should be. And we just need to take a deeper look into that. And like you were saying, there's a lot of just being told what we are not, what just the negatives, like constantly being told we're doing this. And yes, you're right. We should hold ourselves to a higher standard. Like I do not like the state of hip hop at all whatsoever, because we have to remember a lot of the people that are fans of hip hop now aren't from the communities that hip hop was born in. Hip hop is global. You know what I'm saying? There are Chinese kids who love hip hop. There are Indian kids who love hip hop. There are obviously white kids who love hip hop, and they're a large part of the fan base. And the internet has made us feel so connected in a way that these kids who have never been in the streets get on the internet and talk about how the streets should operate. Oh, King Von real because he followed G code and street code. And it's like, okay, Harold from Iowa. You know what I'm saying? Like you're out here telling, like, I always hate seeing that. I hate when I see fans of artists like Little Dirk say things in the comments like Little Dirk's not real because he didn't slide for King Von. Like, you're telling me that this man is this millionaire, this young millionaire from one of the most dangerous ghettos in the fucking country, is less of a man because he didn't go out and kill another man in response to that person or one of that person's friends
Yep.
killing his murderous friend. I'm sorry to say that about King Von. I don't know that young man, but he was a murderer. I'm sorry. Like,
Not even just the murder part, it's the whole no snitch culture.
yeah, and
Because
it's like, what about the families? People don't want us to snitch until someone kills your brother, someone kills your sister, someone does something to your mother or your father, someone, God forbid, someone does something to your child. Like, people don't want us to snitch, or people don't want their celebrities to snitch when it's like it really
that's
doesn't
where it's
benefit
gotten out
me.
of hand. Now it's gotten to, it used to be a code where it's just if you were in that type of lifestyle, then you don't snitch because you understand what you got yourself into. If you sell drugs, no, you don't tell anybody because that's the culture you put
But
yourself
that's what I
into.
mean. A lot
Now
of
it's
people
just
from
like,
outside
yeah,
of the neighborhoods and outside of the actual communities that hip
it's
hop
just
culture is
anybody.
cultivated in,
It's just
they
anybody
are
in
the
hip hop.
one.
It's just anybody. This is why, as much as people hate 6ix9ine,
Oh God,
I
they
mean,
do,
yeah, I don't
and
know.
you should.
It's a thin line, because he was in the life, but he wasn't in the life. He was in the
But
life.
see, a lot of his fan base was not from hood niggas. Let's
Yeah,
be
but
honest.
neither was
A lot
he.
of his fan base was from young white kids.
Yeah, neither was he. Hey, have you seen
So
what he looked
and
like before?
so they don't care about the rules. They don't
No.
care about the. That's why he can come out and they'll still like watch his live, because they don't care about this not snitching shit. They'll enforce it on the internet to seem cool for the brownie points, for the likes, for the retweets, for the shares, but they aren't aware of the actual damage these street codes, this G code, this violent, or this trying to be gangster still, this trying to be this the image of the drug dealer and the gangster that they keep trying to sell us in the music is more detrimental to us than it is. It's more detrimental than it should be entertaining. Like what he said
Yeah.
about the gladiator match, that was very real. Like, we are celebrities are modern day gladiators. Like, we literally go back and forth and fight for people's entertainments. I say we, like, we're there. We're there, y'all. We're there. We fighting for people's
Fight for
entertainment.
stuff we don't own.
You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? For attention. We don't own
Yeah.
anyone's attention, but we're all fighting over the same amount of it.
We're fighting over land we don't own. We're fighting over music we don't even own a lot of times.
Colors we don't own.
Colors we don't own. People we don't own. And we're telling
Statuses and
people,
symbols. Like,
yeah,
women argue over who started the term the baddest bitch, or like who started the term queen bee.
why are you proud of that?
Queen Bee is cool. Like, I mean, was it Little Kim or was it Beyonce? Who knows? But you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
it's
it doesn't
definitely Lil
matter. They're
Kim.
both queens. You know what I'm
I can
saying?
sure.
Like,
I'm sure Sparky and Preezy can vouch for that. I think Queen Bee, pretty sure. Lil Kim started that.
Lil' Kim
but who
started
is
that for sure.
but who is the Queen Bee currently?
Lil Kim.
Little Kim.
Like currently, like
Always.
still, like if they were to do a verse on some
100%.
Oh,
on
There's
some,
no
but on
question.
if they were to do a verses though.
oh,
And
they need to
I
know.
know it doesn't
But
make
they're not
sense
even
because
in
it's
the
R.
same genre, though. Yeah, but
I know it doesn't make
Child,
sense
you right,
because
Sparky. They not. You can't compare them.
you can't. It's
so
like
that's what
comparing
I'm
apples
saying.
and
But they
oranges.
both call themselves Queen Bee, so you kind of can't help but
Yeah,
compare them.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
could be
Beyonce
Queen Bee
called
for that
herself that
generation.
after Kim called
Right.
herself that.
But see,
She
the
came
fact
in
that
and did on her name.
that's what I'm saying. The fact that we're having this conversation right here is, the point that I'm making. You know what I'm saying? It what came
It,
first? The chicken or the egg?
it should all be entertainment in the end. Music is entertainment. But even when it comes to movies, okay, let's put Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro made a
Love the
lot
movie.
of mafia, Italian mafia movies. You know, Casino, Goodfellas, and such and such.
Taxi Driver.
Right, Taxi Driver. Now, someone goes and walks up to him in the street and says, "You're fake. You're not that person in the movies." You're like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm an actor. It's entertainment." Now, somebody go up to one of these rappers and say, "You're fake. You're not that person in the songs."
You got to shoot them.
They're ready to die for it. They
You
would
gotta
kill you
shoot
for that.
because hip hop is a
Crazy.
culture, it's a genre, it's a form of entertainment that was cultivated in, or not even cultivated. Well, yes, cultivated in, and then gradually became more about how authentic you are to your art. You know what I'm saying? It was especially when we started in the 80s. It started off very simple and very pure. You know what I'm saying? With broken glass everywhere, people pissing on the curb. No, they just don't care. It's like it wasn't glorifying the ghetto.
Exactly. There you go.
It wasn't glorifying the ghetto at
There
all,
you
but it
go.
was telling you this is what's happening in the ghetto. I'm close to the edge. Don't push me right now. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
didn't he kill somebody? Talking about close to the edge. Didn't
No,
Melly Mel kill someone?
he wanted to.
Yeah, he
He
was close
wanted
to
to
the
kill.
edge, Johnny. He done
He
killed
wanted
somebody.
to kill somebody.
Did he say it on the
Now
song?
he's in the room with an edge, little window,
But
Yeah,
you could tell
he
the
murdered
art was
someone. He
about, you
just
know what
got
I'm saying?
convicted. What, last
Oh,
year?
you say he actually just killed someone right now?
Yeah.
No,
Oh
I think it
shit!
was
Not
last year.
Melly
I think
Mel.
he went to,
Oh shit! That
Not
nigga
Melly
Melly
Mel.
Mel
yes.
buy
And
his
he's an
album
older
today.
man.
Is
What,
what a
Melly Mel
millennial
is,
would say.
wait a minute.
Oh,
Melly Mel he's got to be in his, what, 60s?
yeah, he's
Maybe
older.
Probably
late
Gotta be. He
50s?
was
easily.
old back then.
He's
Yeah.
probably my dad's age. Like, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
but
That
nah,
nigga been in hip hop
he's
for
out.
real. Like,
He ain't been to prison as far as I know.
Yeah,
God,
he went to prison. They convicted him. He killed
hey, free
someone.
Melly Mel. Damn.
When?
I don't know about freedom.
Well,
When?
yeah, if he
Not
murdered,
He was
recently.
found guilty.
yeah, if he legitimately murdered somebody, Melly Mel, I'm gonna have to see the evidence.
Are you talking about
Because
recently? Or are you talking about back then?
No,
no,
Melly
now,
Mel. Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah. Is it recent?
Melly Mel got sentenced, I think, a year. It's either a year or two ago. Yeah.
yeah, are you checking
You
Google?
sure?
Make sure it was Melly Mel and not like
I think that's a
Damn, I was
different
about to say
question.
Scott
All
LaRock.
right.
I was
Well,
about to
let
say
me
Scott
make
LaRock.
sure now. Hold on. I know it was
Let's
somebody
see.
from the Grandmaster
Yeah, look.
Flash and the
Yeah,
Furious Five.
Okay,
it gotta
ooh,
be
I'm about to
somebody
say,
else.
don't let it be Grandmaster Flash. I love
I've
Grandmaster
seen
Flash.
interviews with Melly Mel. I feel like this year. I could be wrong, but I have not heard of this.
Okay,
I'm,
wait a minute now, because I know it's somebody from Grandmaster
I could
Flash and the
check my
Furious
phone, but
Five.
Yeah, because
So
I'm looking up
oh,
Melly Mel now. I don't see anything.
let's look it up now. It's one of
it
them.
sounds it's gonna
One of
sound
them in the
terrible,
group.
but I hope it's just one of the group members who I don't know.
Okay, I could be wrong. I don't want to make no mistakes now. But
I hope
somebody
it's
in the
I hope
ground
Kid
in the
Creole.
group.
Kid Creole.
It was
oh,
Kid Creole.
Yeah, he was sentenced to 16 years in May.
Okay, my bad.
Dang, he stabbed a homeless man. Okay, I do remember.
Yes.
damn,
Okay.
shit.
On his way
Yeah.
to a copy shop job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember this.
Kid Creole.
For what? What?
Homeless man. First degree
Yeah.
slaughter for
I
failure.
think they got into a dispute or something.
Mhm.
Something happened.
It's like
Okay.
the jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
See,
Didn't keep from going under though. He didn't kill the man.
They put his ass under the jail.
he was 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
60
was
How?
old. He was 62.
Oh, 52? 62.
62.
Oh
62.
wow.
62.
Wow.
Yeah.
But see,
Yep,
He
he's
gonna
about
be
to be
80 when he
80.
get out.
Even with that being said, they would not talk about it in the music. And as LT was talking about, they were talking about the environment. Now, here's a rule that you hear a lot of news reporters say, or people in the news, period. They say, tell the news, don't be a part of the news.
Ooh.
And this is what rapping has become now.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be where people said rap was like the CNN of the ghetto or the hood or whatever. But now,
Ice Cube, baby.
Right. But now they're becoming part of the news and they're getting paid for it. And we're going to dive deep into this probably in the next segment that we're going to talk about, because although we are glorifying, we have people who are distributing it, but we are part of the problem as well. If we're going to hold accountability for ourselves, we are part of the problem as well. Part of the problem, not the whole problem, but we are part of it. So the reason why, again, I like Charleston White. I don't like all of his methods. I don't like them all. But it feels like sometimes it's almost like people only respond to the worst of things in the news. You can put good stuff in the news all the time and it won't draw ratings. Nope. And you wouldn't listen to Charleston White probably if he was to be positive about what could be done about the community. So he feels like, I know it's an act. He's even said himself that he is a persona, an internet persona, and he feels like he has to do this to get people to listen. Because otherwise people were just like, oh, okay, you're just like, somebody from the NAACP that wants me to change and I don't care about it. I feel like you got to be that stern with people, and they won't change if you don't talk reckless like he's doing. The only thing I'm also worried about is the way he is talking reckless about people. I'm surprised nobody hasn't shot him yet.
Nah, he's standing behind the blue line of the Crips. I'm saying that's why he always be popping all that, nah, I'm a Crip this, Crip that, y'all can't do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you out there, you saying all that, but you still standing behind somebody else. You're not even standing on your own too. But when you talk about somebody can't come for you.
Oh, he's standing behind the police. He's standing behind.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, he does that. But I mean, even the part that he does with I roll with the police, and I'm gonna call like how he calls people's POs to get people locked up and all that. That shit is lame. You know what I'm saying? You out here talking about you trying to do stuff to help our community, but you yet helping black men get locked up, get taken out of their homes. What does that do to their families? You ain't worried about none of that. He has this positive idea of jail, so he think he doing them a favor by sending them to jail. Come on, dude. Who the hell made you
If somebody's threatening his life, though, what would a regular person do if somebody threatened his life? If somebody threatened your life or your child?
I don't know. I guess you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm not out here antagonizing people either and then going to run behind the damn man when they threatening my life. Yeah, I'm not out here trying to square with people popping my shit, carrying my gun, doing all I do, kissing my gun online. You arguing with a fucking kid. But then when the daddy want to hop on your ass, then you want to go,
and we know Tip about that action.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Like,
Tip about that, man. He also got, that whole
Tip don't want to go back to jail either. He's grown and mature.
He's trying to be a changed man too. But Charleston White, it's like he won't let him be a changed man. You want to keep coming for him. He zip the pipe down and gotta be what?
You gotta be stronger than that. You can't just, get mad and want to kill somebody just because somebody said something to you just to get views. Because we know that's
but at the same time, but you also don't be coming for nobody kids. It's even honor amongst certain shit. You never supposed to mess with the women and the kids. You know what I'm saying? Right. But for man to man, you out here attacking another man's fucking kid. You coming for somebody's kid.
He's grown.
Who grown?
He's 18. Now, I know Charleston at 18 would not consider himself, like, I know if he talked to someone that is 18, he's not going to consider them grown. But you know what? That mind state, he's going to consider that grown because at 18, definitely, if you're a black male, you're grown as shit. Honestly, if you were a black male, you were considered grown at like 13.
Should an 18-year-old be coming to you and making threats to you to kill you as well, though? Are you supposed to take that lightly?
Because but if T.I. is supposed to be more mature and in a better place, then so should Charleston. especially with a name like Charleston.
True, but we also know that's his persona. That's what he's trying to do.
Okay,
And
and
his
T.I. and
persona
Tip
seems
is
like
his
he's trying to
persona.
catch
Damn.
niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
it seems
but
like
Yeah,
he's
it's like
doing.
who's
he the
gonna go to jail
entrapment.
with that persona though?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
who
seems
gonna
like,
take the bait? Who gonna
Right.
take the bait? He putting it out this on. Who gonna take the bait? What other nigga can I get locked up? Who gonna
Exactly.
take the bait?
You
Because he
gotta be
won't lay
smarter than
off
that.
Boosie and T.I. Yeah, I mean, I got you. Got to be smarter than that. But damn, at what time, nigga, stop with the coonery? Because you being a
Right.
fucking coon at this point.
yeah,
Like
you
you
trying
out
to
here coming
expose
for
things
them.
being
Like you're
gladiators, but
trying. Like, come on, man.
you trying to be the
You're
main
no better
gladiator.
than the people that you talking about.
Right.
I can't disagree with you 100% with that. I can't disagree. That's why I said there's one small part I wish he would
I mean,
not
even
do
the
that.
part as far as the part about, you know, that he's some people's father figure and we need strong men in the community and this and that. We do. I have 2 sons. I was a single mother. First of all, I wasn't one of those. Now, please don't do this. I wasn't one of those mothers. And all mothers aren't that mother either.
Right.
So we can't just attribute that to the black because I get in my son's ass. You know what I'm saying? And both of my sons is grown. And if somebody need to get in their ass right to today, it will be me, not nobody else. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And I, you know, so it's they're not everybody's not getting that. But even if I wanted a male figure in my life, that's not who I want trying to talk to my son out in the community. I don't need you to tear my son down. My son is already teared down enough as a young black man. I don't need you as an older black man out here tearing him down even more. You're supposed to be showing him the way. I
Right.
don't care how much you know until I know how much you care. And the way
Right.
you coming ain't coming like you care about shit. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Your
It's
kid is good though. I mean, I think he's just talking about to the trouble you. I mean, your kids is good.
which I not understand that, but I'm saying you know, troubled youth may not have always been troubled youth or may not be the troubled youth of going forward. So I'm just talking about just in general. I'm just saying as a single black mom or as a single mom, I wouldn't want him to be the man that because the way he's coming. You know,
Right.
and I'm sure in his mentor program and different things that he does, he builds the kids up or whatever, but that's not what you're showing us. You know how a lot of times they talk about how like LeBron and them do a bunch of good stuff, but that's
Oh,
never seen. They never talk about that. Da, da, da. Same, you know, you
everybody pros
showing
different,
us,
so I know.
yeah, you showing us all the bad stuff, you know, that you or the way you coming, but you're not showing us how you loving on the kids and you doing this, and you talk about it. But what we see all the time is that damn coonery, and that ain't.